So a couple months ago, I read this story out of Miami about how animal shelters there have noticed that folks who are being deported, they're dropping off their animals, their pets at the shelter. And that got me thinking whether that's happening here in San Diego. And it is. We reached out to the folks at the San Diego Humane Society. We're here at their Escondido campus, and we're gonna talk to experts about what they're seeing. And I think more importantly for the viewers, a little bit of tips of advice, news you can use, right? If you yourself are worried about deportations, or a relative or a friend of yours is worried about being deported, what to do with their pets, hopefully we got some tips to help you prepare for that situation. So let's go meet the experts and find out what they have to say. Right now we're about to meet one of the dogs that was dropped in by one of the families impacted by Trump's mass deportation policies. Hello.
Hi, come on in.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Nina Thompson. I am the Director of Public Relations here at San Diego Humane Society.
What can you tell us about pets the Humane Society has received from families impacted by deportations?
Yeah, so far what we know, we have had 9 pets come into our care, 5 different owners, 5 different cases. But there could be more because it's such a sensitive situation that it may be that we have pets in our care and we don't know the full story. This sweet girl, her name is Kata. She came into our care in October, and she was brought in by a neighbor who reported that their neighbor had been deported. Kata, she's about 4 years old. She's a heeler pit bull mix, we think. She's very smart, but she is a little bit shy, so she's been working with our staff. Christina here is giving her treats to make her feel better, but she's a lovely girl who just needs that second chance. I can't imagine what it's like for her. Her whole life changed within just a few moments, and then now she's here at the shelter. Because we are so full, it's also extremely hard for us to get each and every pet noticed.
For folks who are in this situation or fear that they might be in this situation, what can they do to prepare for what to do with their pet if unfortunately they're forced to make a tough decision about living in this country?
Yeah, it must be incredibly heartbreaking to come to this point, but we do encourage anyone who thinks that they might be in this situation to have a plan. Just at our Escondido campus here, we're at 173% capacity for dogs.
Wow.
So we're full. There's 2 dogs in most kennels, and so we'll never turn an animal away, but this is not a great place for a pet to be. It's better if you can make a plan and possibly have a family member or a friend or somebody care for your pet if you fear that this is going to happen.
What do you think would be like a good home situation for her?
Yeah. Because she's a little bit shy, we think that maybe older children or adults would be a good home for her. Even if you can't adopt an animal, maybe you could temporarily foster an animal, bring them home for 2 weeks, get them out of the shelter setting. It would be a great help for us, just getting an animal out of here for a temporary time, letting them decompress in a home setting.
So a few quick takeaways. 1, it's very important to have a plan, and 2, this shelter's over capacity. They need people to come in, help, adopt, or even foster. Apparently the holidays are a great time to foster. You're home a little bit more and you can help them learn more about these wonderful pets and how they behave at home. And for Kata, well, Kata's still looking for a long-term home. So if you're interested, reach out to the San Diego Humane Society. For KPBS News, I'm Gustavo Solis here in Escondido.